It's Week 8 of the NFL. We'll get a look at Joe Burrow. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bengals and the Steelers, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute. As the kids like to say, I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league, and we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, and it really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get. And no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question is, in today's matchup, who comes out on top?
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. It was Cam Taylor-Britt with the tackle. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. Back to throw is Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
He gets free. And he's going to take this one all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. It'll just end up a little bit short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Charbonnet in the back, and he goes straight ahead. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. To throw is Fields. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Well, if that was a pickup on first or second down, you'd be thrilled. But here on third and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the first down, and it's going to bring up fourth.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start, and you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. Get it out quickly to Higgins. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Open man, downfield, Chase has it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. So after 1, it's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
Right?
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Fields now on 2nd down. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Fields. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Bengals have got it. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays, and that was one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that'll set up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
The Steelers offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. It was Cam Taylor-Britt with the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with Charbonnet. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Here's a 3rd and 10. Play action now for Field. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Bengals have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow now. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. He'll go right and find his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And now we'll get a stoppage, and that is Joe Burrow, who's in some real discomfort down there. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 9 for the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. To the tight end, Freiermuth. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain. Fields to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Carlson's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Giants who have the lead as they approach halftime. The Giants locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we head down the turnpike to see what's happening with the Eagles at home in Philadelphia. And they've got the lead at halftime over the visiting Carolina Panthers. It's Jalen Hurts with a couple of touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And that one all tied. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far. but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes.
Here we go.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. He has been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts him over 200 receiving yards in this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Higgins sent in motion. On first and 10, Burrow. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now he'll air one out, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive. At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Second down, it's Fields. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. It is third and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his man, it's Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll run it out of the gun with Charbonnet. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. A give to Charbonnet. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now Fields. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. That's complete. Jermaine Burton. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. That is caught, finding Higgins. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. A 1st down throw for Burrow. He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. To the goal line and in. Jermaine Burton. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Here's Fields. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Fields from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And now it's fourth down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Fields. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First down, Fields. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Now here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Fields. This one caught at the 4. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down.
Good blocking, and he's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. And Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught left side by Burton. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. And that is incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. And looked like he may have had a lane, but the defense shut it down quickly. He did not get in. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go with him again. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals are going to extend their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Fields. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack. To throw is Fields. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Fields to throw for it. He'll let this go deep for Gibson. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Bengals offense headed back to take over once more. And it's looking like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On the move past the 40. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. It's a first down and a gain of 16.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also...
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick six.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick six here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A first down throw for Fields. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.